As we step into the energy of December the 18th through to the 24th, a week that is steeped with enchantment of the holidays, marked by the celestial dance of the winter solstice. Let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this transformative season. Many of you are likely immersed in the final preparations, the joyous gatherings, and the anticipation of the holidays that are rolling out over this week and next. And in the heart of this week, on the 22nd, we embrace the winter solstice, a pause where we experience the shortest day and the longest night of the year, knowing that our daylight begins to grow and our hope is reborn. It's a powerful time for reflection, for setting intentions, as we welcome in the return of the light in our lives. I'm truly grateful to have you here sharing this cosmic journey. So let's infuse our days with the magic of the season and the transformative energy of the solstice. Whether you're indulging in the festive traditions or finding solace in quiet moments, the universe is aligning to make this week a tapestry of positive vibrations for you. So join me as we navigate the cosmic currents from December the 18th through to the 24th. Let's turn to the cards. I'm eager to share my insights with you, offer guidance, and a sprinkle of a little extra stardust on your holiday celebrations. I'm wishing you joy and magic in the week ahead. This is a week to embrace the magic. Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly focus, December the 18th through to the 24th, 2023. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and let's dive right into the cards and see what they have to tell us about our week going forward. Okay, our underlying energy for the entire week is, look at this, the Four of Swords. It's about rest, it's about recuperation, it's about taking care of ourselves. It's about making sure that we're not burning the candle on both ends. It's making sure that we're getting enough sleep, making sure that we're eating right, making sure that we're getting the exercise, making sure that we're taking time out of each and every day, a little portion of it for ourselves. This is a time of healing. Maybe having some of those difficult conversations. And I really wouldn't highly recommend that because we do have Mercury in retrograde, but on the other hand, we also have Mercury talking to Jupiter in a harmonious way this week. We have Mercury talking to Saturn in a harmonious way this week. So about, our plans, our strategies, talking about them, thinking about them, growing them in our minds, preparing the path forward, our visions of that path. It's about taking off the armor. It's about hanging up the weapons. It's about not trying to push yourself towards things, but allow yourself to go with the flow. And yes, if things open up to you and the sun shines on you, absolutely take advantage of it. But don't try and force yourself into something that the energy isn't ready to welcome you into yet. Our first card is the Ace of Swords. The aha moments, the epiphanies, the realizations, the clarity that can come in under this week for you is incredible. So now I understand why they are being so insistent on you pulling back, because I'm thinking, guys, it's new moon energy here. Why am I telling every Scorpio to pull it back? But it's so that you can see the aha moment. You can witness it, the revelations, the clarity, the understanding. By working things out in your mind first, by allowing your world to transform first in your mind, you get that aha moment. You get that epiphany, that new beginning, that new surge of energy. Enlightenment. We have the Three of Swords. It is about healing as well for you, isn't it? Now, the sun is cracking through those clouds, and if you look very carefully at this card, the energy from the sun, the light, shines down through the tips on you as you lay underneath, healing. So we've got two healing cards here for you this week. So pay attention to this. This is not the time to go down, right? We want to feel alive. We want to feel, but this could be our heart that needs mending as well. So it's not just about our bodies, but it's also about mind, spirit, the heart, and taking care of ourselves. Maybe there's forgiveness that has to happen here. And maybe it's you forgiving yourself for something. Maybe you've been hard on yourself lately. Maybe you've been being your worst critic ever. Because we can do that quite easily to ourselves. We can be downright mean to ourselves. So maybe this is a forgiveness about how hard you've been riding yourself, how hard you've been pushing yourself, and pulling it back a little bit. And this is taking care of you. Go to a spa. Get some relaxation in. Meditation, prayer, a massage, a jacuzzi. Take some quiet moments of solitude and just, have a conversation with yourself of what weighs you down emotionally, where you need the strength, where you need the fortitude, where you need the healing, where you need to heal those scars. Lots of swords here, so there's a lot of thought happening here. There's a lot of thoughts, words, communication happening here more than anything else so far. What do we got next? Well, we got the moon. Oh my goodness. So it's about you having that talk with your heart center. You need to come to terms with what really truly brings you joy or happiness or what motivates you. When are you most excited to, jump into the day? You beat the alarm clock. When do you feel centered, an alignment, a sense of balance, that you've got this, that you're confident, that you're strong, that you feel that you have purpose behind your every movement? And what brings that into existence from the heart center? Not from the mind, not from the exterior world, from the heart center. What fills you with passion? What fills you with joy? What fills you with anticipation? What fills you with love? And really define those things, because they are going to be those building blocks of your tomorrow. Now, when we look at work and career, look at this, the Knight of Swords. I tell you, it's like you've been kind of flip-flopping around a little bit maybe when it comes to work and career in your life. Things are working, things aren't working. The paycheck comes in, it's good enough. But maybe you just haven't been getting that satisfaction or that feeling of empowerment in what you are doing. And, this is a time when all of a sudden you jump on that stallion. And you see the horizon in front of you for the first, it's the first time ever. It's like, wow, I didn't know all this was available to me, or I didn't know. And you jump on that stallion, you raise your sword, and you yell, charge. You go forward with a vengeance. And now remember, with the Knight energy, we're bound to make some mistakes here. But for the most part, we are strong, we are courageous, we are willing to meet any challenge because we know we can get through it, and we know that there is success on the other side. So this could be, a new project that you're working on at work, or it could be a new promotion. Maybe it's, they're adding to your skill set. Maybe the plate's getting bigger, more obligations, more responsibility, but also they're giving you maybe more flexibility to be the person that you want to be in your job setting, in your work setting, in your career setting. And if you don't have a career, if you don't have a job, and it's just, you're retired or something, this is you in the community. This is you within your family, and being that driving force, being that strength, being that empowerment for others, because other people will feed from this energy. When you start getting excited about it, everybody wants to be a part of it. So if you thought, well, I'd love to do that, but I don't have the support, do not worry about the support. Get on the back of that stallion, raise your sword, yell charge, and start going towards the horizon. Everybody's like, wow, where are they going? I got to catch up. I got to see what's happening. I want to be a part of that energy too. Okay, for love and relationships, look at this, Judgment. Well, I would have to ask you then, are you being judgmental about the relationship? Are you forgetting the basis of why you became each other's significant other in the first place? Are you forgetting about the basics? Are you forgetting about how it was wonderful when you would hear from them, or you knew you were going to see them and you didn't want the time to end, and the nights went so quickly, and before you knew it, it was time to call it a night and part for the evening, and and you just couldn't get them off your mind until the next time you heard from them or seen them, and you're texting them the next morning and had a great time last night. Thanks so much. See you tonight for dinner with a question mark or something, and we forget about those happier sparks that we have, and we kind of get into the mundane and the rut, and as the seasons change and we go into, well, for half the world at least, it's from autumn to winter, but for some of you it's from spring to summer. Either way, though, you're going into a more of a harvest time, more of a comfort time rather than a work time. And so we're not really working on our relationships. We're starting to fall into ruts. We're starting to go into the mundane, and it's time to bring that spark alive. Also, don't be too judgmental of your partner, of the people that you love in your life. They're all going through their own reality right now. You have to understand that. And it may not align with yours, and that's okay. It doesn't make them good or bad or right or wrong. It just makes them going their own path. And sometimes we have to walk our path as an individual as well as a couple. And to allow the space when is needed, and to expect them to give you the space when is needed. And this is if you've been really working hard at growing a relationship stronger. I think you will get some kind of little reward come in. Something to say, yeah, this relationship is growing deeper and stronger. This is a valued person in my life going forward. And I rejoice and I celebrate that fact. For our spirituality, oh, it's the sun. Okay, so this is different than everybody else I've had to tell. I want you to sit in quiet contemplation. I want you to look within, and I want you to marvel at your talents, your abilities, the joy that you bring to the world, the talents, the masterpiece of you. I want you to see it. I want you to see yourself just brimming with energy and vibration and light and love and beauty. I want you to see those things when you look inside. Because the more that you start to recognize the inner you and just how wonderful you are, how worthy you are, how deserving you are, the easier it is to just step in naturally into the experiences that are awaiting you. So whether it's a walk through the park, or a stroll by an ocean shore, or you're sitting in meditation, or you're prayerful, or just it's a couple of moments of solitude, I want you to look inside and just get excited about who you are, your talents, your abilities, the unique you. Because that is it. I almost get it like these things right now are fuel to push you into a tomorrow awaiting you that you have very little understanding of how great the possibilities can be going forward yet. You don't really see it yet, and you don't have to see it. You just have to feel the energy that whatever it is, you're ready for it. Health and well-being, the Ten of Pentacles. If you've had any kind of little health issues, this is one that tells me that you're going to be feeling a lot better, at least this week. I mean, we're only looking at a weekly focus, but things can be getting better. You could be fast tracking. Something might click, and all of a sudden you're on your way to healing, perhaps. And this is the person that you want to become, the person that you see yourself as when it comes to health, wealth, well-being, when it comes to your body, mind, and soul being in balance. What do you look like? What do you see yourself as? Because if you put that vision in place right now and you start devising a plan, a strategy, maybe it's going to the gym, maybe it's walking 3 times a week, maybe it's just doing some stretching once in a while just to get you moving again, and making sure that you're getting, all those joints, a little bit of grease going in there in between the joints. This is about understanding that you can have that full vitality that you strive for by making a very strong plan of action. And maybe it's as of 2024 you're going to do it. Health and well-being. Well, it could be right now. It could be right now that you're looking at, what can I do for me that will strengthen me? Maybe it's my eating habits. Maybe it's my sleeping habits. Maybe it's my exercising habits. Maybe it's I need to get out more and laugh more and enjoy life more. Or maybe I just need to tighten my belt and start concentrating on the things I need to concentrate on to create the tomorrow that I want today in my life. Okay, we're going to get a circle of cards, a circle of doors tarot card here. And we have the Four of Shells, security. I swear this deck is alive. My goodness, it has a mind of its own. Okay, the Four of Shells. Look at that, buck opened right up to it. Okay. By the directions and the elements, my body is a map of holy time and sacred space. I tend to the soil and keep to the seasons. No storm shall wash away my foundation. Security. To feel truly at home in your body is to feel yourself growing and changing in the same way that the world is growing and changing. Safety comes not from having more, but from dancing with the constant balancing act that animates all living things. Ensure that your foundations of health and wealth are solid, but remember that a foundation is meant to be built upon. If you become complacent and preserving with which is good enough, you may never know how far your roots and branches might reach. So ask yourself, what are your habits and rituals that reliably produce feelings of health and peace? In what ways are you a mirror of your surroundings? Are you afraid of the unpredictability that would come with more success and wealth? Your affirmations for this week are: my health and wealth are stronger in motion. The power I built is meant to be used. I am always improving my situation. I am always safe, no matter what. Okay, if you like me, you want more content, you're telling me I'm on the right path, remember to hit that like button, to subscribe, to share, to ring the bell, and remember, until we meet each other again, I do love you.